I would like to welcome everyone. As you know, Ocean County is number one in a lot of areas. We continue to be number one as far as going green, and this is an extension of what we have been doing for the last several years. We have a energy master plan, a very comprehensive one, the first and the only one in the state of New Jersey, where it involves 135 buildings. We have been harvesting the sun not only in solar tubes, where we get light. We have over 100 fixtures that have been installed throughout several of our buildings. That pays for itself within 2 years with the solar tubes. And we want to go to the next generation right now. So what you see, we have 24 arrays. Each one has 10 panels. We have 240 solar panels that are now powering the plant that you see right behind, the recycling plant. It's an industrial plant that's working 5 days a week continuously, and for the last several months has been working at 100%. In Ocean County, our goal is to show not only other municipalities and schools what's taking place, but to share this technology with the residential homeowners and with private industry that it does work. This is the third generation of solar panels that's being used, so therefore it is perfected. What's the risk? Zero. It's guaranteed to save the taxpayers money. It's guaranteed to really be not only environmentally friendly, but just to show our commitment in going green in Ocean County and saving money. This is the first step, part of our Energy Master Plan. It was paid for with taxpayers' dollars. It was approximately $500,000. We're using this now as an example to go forward and to look for more money on a state and federal level. The life expectancy of what you see is minimum of 25 years. What you see will pay for itself in approximately 8 years with the current prices, and thereafter, of course, it will be a major savings. So it will pay for itself in 8 years. It's 25-year expectancy. It's very, very low maintenance, if anything, that will take place with our project. We decided to use this area so you can see how environmentally friendly it is. This is a detention basin. It's land that was not going to be used for anything else. So it's land that was not going to be used. The county didn't have to purchase it, and we could also extend what we have right now to install twice as many of the solar panels that you see right now. So this takes a lot of cooperation of not only our departments of buildings and grounds working with solid waste, our consultants, but all county agencies are involved in utilizing this. Fortunately for us, last week, working with Congressman Adler, we received additional money. We have $900,000 more money coming into Ocean County that will be used in several projects. One of those projects will be the prosecutor's office, which will use the same type of panels on the roof of the prosecutor's office right opposite the county administration building. We have another grant in for $7 million working with the congressman's office, and we hope over the next several months we will get more and more federal dollars, and also looking for state dollars. We're also looking for a rebate from the state of New Jersey to help compensate us. So it's possible that it will be paid for in less than 8 years, which is what we've been looking for. This is not an experiment. It's not a laboratory. It's guaranteed to save us money. It's guaranteed to use the sun. The life expectancy of the sun from our scientists has been 5 million years. So we have 5 billion years with a B. In 5 billion years, we have a good supply of sun and solar energy. The goal right now is to use the sun, solar tubes, solar panels, as much as possible. The next step, of course, after we use the sun, we're going into using windmills and wind energy and wind turbines. And that's going to take place over the next several years, again, looking for more stimulus money. But in the meantime, we want to show our commitment as far as cutting back on tax dollars used to help balance our budget, not only next year, but year after. So this is only the beginning. This is the first step that we're taking as far as using solar energy. We're moving into wind energy. And we're proud to say that Ocean County has always and will continue to take a leadership role. And we always look for cooperation from the state and federal government, and they have been very, very supportive. And we're looking for economic stimulus money, which of course we go a lot further. But we want to share the technology that we have today. We want to share what we're doing today with not only Ocean County, but the entire state of New Jersey. We've been recognized throughout the state of New Jersey, and I was one of the speakers going back several months ago at Rutgers Law School in Newark, and we took the same technology and the displays that we have, and we showed it to the rest of the state of New Jersey and the environmental community of what's taking place. Wherever we go in Ocean County, wherever there's an expo, we also show off what we have. They've been very impressed. It's contagious, it's catching on, and this is part of the program we've been having. Why it's so appropriate to be here today also, it's the recycling center that we have over here to save energy, to save the environment, and the Board of Chosen Freeholders felt that it should be a very, very comprehensive program. So we're using right now the sun, we're going to use the energy, we're recycling as much as we have, so this is a major step forward, and we are changing the culture of the way people use energy, the way they think, the way they recycle, so all facets of recycling is taking place, and that's why we're very fortunate to work with the rest of the Board of Freeholders, to work with the state of New Jersey, and to work with Congressman Adler's office, who has a representative here, just to show that everyone's a win-win, a winner when you do something like this. And again, it's not territorial saying who thought of it. It's the main thing is that it is contagious as far as using what we have so available to us. And again, I would like a special thanks to the media that's here today, because it's important that we get this information out so we can share this information with the other residents and, of course, with business and industry to show them what's taking place in Ocean County and to look for investors. Part of what's taking place, of course, with wind turbines. Okay, some investment companies will come in and they'll make that investment, and what they'll do is, of course, they'll get a certain percentage of that. Also, we need the state of New Jersey to be a little bit more cooperative as far as what they can do as far as giving us some incentives. And again, $500,000, all county money. Okay, there was no incentives, but the next time we do an application, we can say, come to Ocean County, come to Stafford Township, and you can see how it works. And a lot of times people say, well, whenever the government does something, and at all levels, there's always a change order. It doesn't work. There's always a modification. No change orders, no modifications. It does work, and everyone can see graphically today, and they can take a tour of the building. It's open to members of the public that it is working at 100% efficiency.
Hi, I'm Ocean County Freeholder Jim Lacey, and I'd like to invite you to check out our new website on recycling and solid waste management. It will provide you with a host of information on recycling programs and solid waste services throughout Ocean County. From important dates for household hazardous waste collection to our new paper shredding program to a full list of items that can be dropped off at Ocean County's recycling centers to timely updates on recycling. It's all right there at www.co.ocean.nj.us. Recycling comes with a host of financial and environmental benefits. Ocean County is making every effort to get you the information you need so recycling can continue to be the successful program that it is. Thank you.
Now, everything that you see goes to the center control box, which is right over there. That controls it right in that section over there.
Into that box,
we're going to be walking. Now, there's other facilities, so we expand this eventually. This building next to me is done the recycling building. We can do so many other buildings that are around in this area. So again, this is only the first step, but we just wanted to show that it's safe, it's easy to maintain, no maintenance to it, no hidden charges, no change orders.
And I think a nice part, it came in on time and within budget.
Within budget.
Is important.
Yeah.
The control panel here does not operate the panels. This is just for monitoring purpose.
Yeah.
So nobody can just come up and press a button and something blow up. That's not going to happen.
But we can see very easily, you know, what's going in, what we're saving, how much the cost factors are. And again, we want to monitor it very carefully, because when we put in for other grants, working again, we have Ben Giovanni here from Congressman Adler's office, and working very closely. But you know, we want to go back and say, look, this is what's working. We need additional funds, and we can show that we're saving more money, and there is no risk involved. And again, using the sun. All the materials, all the equipment, whatever we use, made in America, so it stimulates the economy. And the electric company's been very, very supportive of this. The Atlantic City Power Company and Jersey Central Power and Lighting working with us, and we hope that some of the laws change in the state of New Jersey with the Board of Public Utilities, where they give us more incentives
to do more things like this. Our goal with the Energy Master Plan was to do two things. To cut the consumption, so it goes down. It was going up. So we not only leveled off to cut the consumption and to save the amount of money that we pay into the budget every single year, but the consumption and usage has to be cut, not just stabilized. We want to cut it down substantially. So all of our buildings, when I said this is like the third generation, we did the insulated windows, we did the walls, we did all construction things such as the roofs and the heating systems, HVAC. So we did all of the normal things that they would do as far as efficiencies in the building. And we have that all completed. So this was actually the next step as far as harvesting the sun, and that's what we're going to do, is harvest the sun. We started this before we even had the Energy Master Plan, and we wanted to make sure that the program was totally transparent, that everyone knows exactly what's taking place as far as the transparency of what's taking place. So not only was it transparent with the Energy Master Plan, we made dozens of copies. We gave them out to anyone who wanted a copy of the Energy Master Plan. We left at the County Connection. We gave it to any business. So anyone who wanted to look at it, to come out to critique it or give us suggestions, we said this is a public document. You don't have to do any Oprah requests. We had dozens of them, and we just gave them away free of charge. It's totally free of charge. And this is the blueprint that we have over the next 10 years of really implementing that plan. 10 years is what we felt was realistic. To cut the consumption, it's working as we speak to you right now. And if we get the proper funding, of course, we can do that in less than 10 years. And what we're talking about today, of course, I hope some of this is outdated in 3 years because of the new technologies and new efficiencies and the different progress that's taking place. But whatever we build, whatever we do in Ocean County today, we go through a process to make sure there's energy efficiencies of the third generation so we get more of what we do. Even now, we put up a building. We hope that there's new technology 2 years from today, because technology is moving so rapidly in the United States and throughout the globe. And we're looking at, as we talk right now, going back, well, why can't we put windmills over here eventually? But if you do a study, you'll find out you have to have a wind channel. There has to be a wind tunnel. So you just can't put up a windmill, and it's not going to work. It has to be in a certain place. We're looking at the oceanfront properties throughout Ocean County, riverfront properties, areas on the Barnegat Bay, but it has to be a special area. The worst thing that we can do is do something and fail. That will set us back substantially. But if we do something and we win and it works, that will set us ahead substantially like we're doing right now today.